Welcome back. The purpose of this video is to show you how to install PostgreSQL on Mac step by step. We need PostgreSQL and PgAdmin to be able to run SQL queries. In this video, I'll walk you through the overview of PostgreSQL and its installation on Mac. And also, Windows users, please refer to the other video for that. Let's get started. The first thing I'm going to talk about is what is PostgreSQL. PostgreSQL is not only free but also a widely used powerful tool to query large databases. It is available in Windows, Mac, and Linux operating systems, and which make it very flexible as well. Also, PostgreSQL has its own native graphical user interface called PgAdmin, which also can be downloaded for free. It is also available in other variants such as Amazon Redshift, Greenplum to process huge amounts of data. The syntax we use in PostgreSQL closely follows the ANSI standard. ANSI stands for American National Standard Institute, and this is a guideline or a standard for implementing SQL. The ANSI published its first SQL standard in 1986, and since then there have been a lot of related updates as well. PostgreSQL also comes with various useful extensions such as fuzzy string match for fuzzy string matching and PostGIS for geospatial analytics. Next, let's talk briefly about PgAdmin. PgAdmin is an interface where you can run your SQL queries. It is a powerful and open source platform for PostgreSQL. It's compatible with Linux, Unix, Windows, and Mac OS system as well. Now that you know what PostgreSQL is, let me show you how to install it on Mac step by step. For installation, we first need to have, like I mentioned earlier, PostgreSQL, and then after that, we can install the PgAdmin. And for this, I actually recommend using Postgres.app because it includes both PostgreSQL along with PostGIS and some other applications that can be useful as well. All right, so let's head over to Postgres app and then I'll show you how to get started from there. All right, first go to postgres.app. App. This is where we're going to install PostgreSQL. Go to downloads and then you can actually install any of them based on your Mac. Like in my case, I have 12.1 version. So this one I can just install it. It says it requires Mac OS 10.13. So I'm just going to go ahead and then download this one. So this downloading probably will take time around like maybe 3 to 5 minutes based on your internet speed. Give it some time and then come back once it's downloaded. All right, let's check the download folder, see if it's downloaded. Okay, so in my case, it's already completed. So once it is completed, you can just double click on this one, Postgres 2.5.12, this file, and then this window will pop up. Now you can just drag this Postgres to applications folder. All right, it's done. So let's check in the applications folder. You should have Postgres inside the application folder. Like I have here, Postgres is available. So I can just double click on this one to further install it. So it says Postgres is an app downloaded from the internet. Are you sure you want to open it? So of course we want to open it. Once you open it, this window will pop up where it says PostgreSQL 15. This is the one we just downloaded and trying to install it. So first, if you have already some other version available, there might be some conflict here and you may see that in error message. But in my case, I don't have anything available right now. So I just downloaded this one as for the first time so that I have this initialize button right here. If you have the older version or other version, then you may have like start button here and you can start from there. But for me, let me go ahead and initialize it. Just click on that and you can see it's running and then Postgres is available now. So at this stage, we have already installed the PostgreSQL. The next step is to go ahead and download PgAdmin and then install that so that we can write our SQL queries. For that, let's go to pgadmin.org. I'm just going to go to the download And here, based on your different system, you can just choose one. In my case, Mac OS, select this one. I'm just gonna download the first one, released on December 2nd, 2022. It will take me to this page here, current maintainer and admin.dmg. So let's click on this one, .dmg file. It is going to take a while. All right, let's check the download folder. Okay, in my download folder, I do have the PgAdmin. It's already downloaded. So I'm just going to double click on this one and then follow the process. Some information regarding the permission to use. And I'm just going to go ahead and agree on that. Hopefully it's not going to take long. All right, awesome. Now let's move this PgAdmin to applications folder. Let me close this out. We already did that. It's transferring that PgAdmin into the applications folder. Once it's get there, then we can just follow the installation process from here. All right, that's cool. So let's get into the applications folder and look out for PgAdmin. PgAdmin. Now let's double click on this one. Open it. Let me minimize all these. All right, now it's about to start. All right, very important step. It says please enter your master password. So this is the password you need later on whenever you want to run your SQL queries and all. So choose this one and then remember this. It's very important one. So I'm just gonna type my password here. Hit OK. All right, seems like that worked. Now let's go to the server and you can see the server here is PostgreSQL. If you actually right click on this one, you can see the register the server, and then you just go here and then register the server. Now the name, you can just provide any name for that server. I'm just gonna say PostgreSQL, and then also go to connection. This should be localhost as I'm running local. And other thing, you just don't need to do anything at all. So just those two and then save it. Now you have this server here. You can name it anything you like. It's one is already here, but I created another one that's just the name provided by me. So you can call it anything you like. And within that, you can have the databases. One is the Postgres database. And the other one, I think this one I already created. But any database you create, you can create within this database. I'll show you how you can do that in later videos as well. So this is PgAdmin. Now let me quickly walk you through how we can use it. First thing is that if you want to change the layout of your PgAdmin dashboard, then you can go to preferences and then you can see a lot of options here. But one thing is that theme, like if you want to have dark theme, then you can just click in here, so you can get the dark theme and high contrast or the standard. I'm just gonna leave as a standard. For your font size, so here, like within the query tool, if you go to the editor, and here you can actually change the font size. For example, default is 1.2, so if you want to say like 4, then you can change it to 4 and then you can just save it. All right, so main idea is like how you write your code, right? Let's say you have some database already created. You have this lot of option here. So once you have any databases created, for example, this is the Postgres, it's the default one already created. So you can actually create different tables here as well. Once you create the table, it will be inside this schema and then public, and then you're gonna have your table here. So I think I already have one database created, which is this one, Sudeep Sresh. So that's under my name, and then within that schema, if I can take a look at within the public, I'm gonna have like several tables. Right now, I don't have any tables at all, just the database, but that's where your tables will be. But we'll talk about that also when we practice more and more. What I'm trying to say is like how you run your core, right? You go to the, once you select your database, you go to tools and then go to query tool. Important, okay? Query tool. And then where this is where you can write your query. When you write your query, for example, if you want to select everything from your table, select star from table name. This is how you run it. This one is actually not needed, but I would like to just use it, and so that I know like this is the end of the code. And you can just run this query simply just clicking this like execute. All right, so I hope you also have successfully installed PostgreSQL as well as PgAdmin. And that's all for today. I hope to see you in the next video. Thank you so much for tuning. Happy learning.